I imagine that many of you have recently seen an advertisement on social networks inviting people to go on strike for 6 hours. Before I begin, hello, my name is Jurek Martinez. I am an information technology specialist, and I am one of the founders of Florida Rideshare Union. I'm also the developer of the Strike On mobile app. Let's start by talking about the negative impact that a 6-hour protest can have if we ignore some important steps in the process. In several cities in the United States for many years, rideshare and delivery drivers have staged protests and walkouts on multiple occasions. For example, in the state of Florida since 2017, there have been a little more than 15 events against companies such as Uber and Lyft. What has been the result of these events? Have these events had any impact? Why do the events that have been held not achieve only one purpose? Let's see. We consider the following. No more than 5% of drivers statewide supported the events. The information we share may not reach more than 30% of the state's drivers. The scope of the information is limited because there is no project that can reach more drivers. Many of these events have not had proper preparation, a plan, a strategy, or at least basic knowledge of the changes that are required in the rideshare and delivery market. Drivers have never had strong representation that functions as organizers, representing the interests and grievances of drivers. Now, let's recreate the possible scenarios of why a protest without all the above can fail. Let's imagine that the idea of a strike is promoted on social networks. The scope of information is limited. People who use TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram find out about the strike, and some want to be part of the event. Many others do not give it importance because they do not believe that it can generate any effect. This is due to a lack of organization. What percentage of drivers do the people who participate in one state represent? Does anyone have the estimated number of drivers? There is no management of numbers or number of people receiving the information in real time. The day arrives, drivers decide not to turn on their applications and/or turn them off those who are connected. No one controls this step. This is only consciously of the people. Did someone try to help them raise awareness? What impact do drivers expect the protest to have on business? That Uber or Lyft increase what they pay per mile and minute? Did the protest cause the necessary pressure to seek change? From our perspective, the answer to this is simple: no. Suppose the protest has enough pressure. Suppose companies want to negotiate with drivers. Who represents the interests and needs of drivers? Who are the voices, ears, and handles the information needed to seek changes that do not further harm drivers and the business in the short or long term? What are the changes that this business really requires? If you don't have solid answers to this, it means only one thing: that the protest can once again end in failure. We believe that these types of actions dominated by discomfort, euphoria, need, hatred, among other feelings, can damage the little faith and hope that may exist in people to fight for change in the future. This can damage people's ability to be able to fight when it's necessary. This can keep people away from supporting a project that may have a high probability of achieving its goals. We would now like to present our proposal to you. What does Florida Rideshare Union offer for all the drivers in the United States? We have a very simple project developed a few months ago. Our project is called Strike On. Strike On is a mobile application that seeks to become the first social network for travel and delivery drivers. This app will boot up with several basic features. 1A, social network divided by states. In the application, there are 50 groups where each one represents a state. In these groups, drivers can interact with each other using an interface like the one on Facebook. The importance in this function is mass communication between drivers. 2. We have a section to publish news related to the travel and delivery business. The importance of this function is information. Keep drivers informed and updated. 3. Support for all drivers. The application will have 3 help channels that are email, WhatsApp, and a chat incorporated into the application. The importance of this function is that we can help clarify doubts from drivers. 4. A channel with interactive videos. The importance of these videos is knowledge. Educate drivers to understand better the business, its risks, and the real value of their resources. 5. An alert system that will notify all drivers at the same time when the stoppage is requested. The importance of this is instant and massive communication. 6. Finally, the mobile application. The importance of this is massive organizing power in one place. We have been trying to collect donations of $5 per driver for about 6 months to reach the goal of $5,000 and be able to pay for the required licenses. This way, we will be able to launch the application in the Apple and Google stores. The founders of Florida Rideshare Union began organizing it in September 2023. We have dedicated ourselves to properly educating ourselves, knowing about the problems and the causes of the problems. We have analyzed several changes and the possible positive or negative impacts that they can cause in the market. Furthermore, we have been trying to denounce at the government level all the abuses, irregularities in the business, manipulation, and exploitation by these companies towards drivers. We have proposals for potential changes that can add value to driver resources, add protection for drivers, improve business for all drivers, and limit what these companies can and cannot do. At Florida Rideshare Union, we offer a tool that can give all of you the power you need to seek change, and this tool is called Strike On. If you want to support our initiative and make the launch of the mobile app possible, you can visit our TikTok profile and you will find the link to our GoFundMe. You can also visit our website, floridarideshareunion.org, and you will find the link within an article promoting our project. Please support our project by sharing this video with other people.